Welcome everybody to the Future Space Collective, where we explore the world of products for imagination. Today we're checking out the Luxceo P120. This is a 4-foot light bar, light wand. They sell it on Amazon, and they also make a shorter 1-foot version, the P7, which I actually have in all my videos. This light right here. Picture this light in a 4-foot version. This is one of my favorite lights because it's a waterproof photography, video, LED light tube. You can use it for decor or you can use it for photography. It's got a whole bunch of features. Let's check out the product video here. 480p just ain't cutting it in 2022, but let's check this out. Doesn't seem to be any sound for the video. So they're doing like a motorcycle photo shoot here, vroom vroom. But they're totally lighting it all with the Luxceo 4-foot RGB tubes. They come in 4-foot variations, look like you can control them as well with the app. But the coolest feature is that they're waterproof, and I'm hoping that the product video is gonna show that. Here we go, some pool action, all right. So they bring it underwater and they take a bunch of pictures using these lights on light stands underwater. Actually, you know, tube lights are very popular. I do get asked quite often about the tube lights in the background of my videos, such as the one right there where my thumb is wiggling. But you can buy something like this and get a look like that. And these ones are great because they're waterproof and they're very durable and rugged, as I've had this one for a long time. But let's go unbox the 4-foot version and check them out, compare the two, showcase them. One of my favorite lights. Alrighty, so here is the 4-foot RGB waterproof light tube. I like this packaging it comes in, a nice large tube. I think I got a stand. You know, a lot of these products now, they're so big that I just find myself standing up to unbox them. All right, I'm gonna pry this thing open here. That's what it's kind of looking like here. There we go. Okay, here it is. Comes in this snazzy little bag here. We're gonna pop open the bag, see what treats it comes in the bag. Okay, so we got USB to USB-C cable to charge it. Looks like there's some good length on this cable here. They give us a remote, standard charging power brick, always good to have. But let's actually check out the light. Okay, so it comes with a, if you wanted to mount it on a light stand here, it does have a nice mount, which is great. And it's fully shrimp wrapped. Now I'm shrimp wrapped. But wow, look at this tube. Very nice. At the one end here, there is a green button. If you click that, it will turn it on. And a little hook here, which is nice. On the other end, if we unscrew it, this is where you're gonna find the USB-C to charge it. And you're gonna wanna make sure this is nice and snug if you are putting this thing underwater. Hold the tab. All right, remote should be working now. Really illuminates everything. We go to blue. As you can see, it's lighting up my shirt. These are special shirts that you can get, link in description below, but they make really cool designs, space themed designs, and a lot of them glow in the dark like this if you point purple light or blue light on them. And of course it is mountable on a light stand with this little adapter that it comes with, which is great. So you can basically attach the gooseneck arm to this thing, and then you can basically pop it on a light stand on the other side. But yeah, there we go, 4-foot. And of course, I wanted to show you guys, we can put it side by side. So this is the 1-foot variation of it, which has been very solid for me. And a cool feature about this one is it actually has a USB Type A port on this smaller version that you can use to pull power from it and use this as a battery bank. So this is a great outdoor light, waterproof light. So many different uses and functions you can use for this thing. Photography, you know, emergency light, camping light, very versatile. This is definitely a unique piece as a piece of decor, such as I use in the background of my own videos. Just in this shot alone, there's one right here. Take the camera out, the wide shot. You can see there's one over there. There's one behind my head, and I usually keep the small Luxceo P7 as well when shooting with the main angles. Even though it's not primarily meant to be used as a piece of decor, it's the light it's projecting, which is its primary function. You can use it either way, and I do think light bars are a unique aesthetic. So for wow factor and imagination, it's gonna score a 15 out of 20. Okay, so moving into functionality. So this is an extremely versatile and functional light. You can control it 3 different ways: via app, via remote control, physical remote control it comes with, or through the green physical button on the body itself. If you have Smart Life enabled, which a whole bunch of different items and products around my space use Smart Life, you can easily add this light to the Smart Life app, or you can download the Tuya app, T-U-Y-A. There is a QR code on the body of light that you can scan and download the app. But basically you head in here. Right now the light's at 20%. Let's adjust the brightness. We can go all the way up to 100%, which is way too bright for this particular shot. But this thing pumps out a crazy amount of light. It does the full bright white, daylight white, and it also does that warm yellowish tungsten light as well. It has both LEDs inside of it. Let's bring it back down to 50. It has the full RGB modes. You know, you want to go red, pinkish, purplish, blue. And let's lower let's lower the brightness even down to about 20% here. Aqua color, green, yellowish, and around the spectrum we go. It also does different scene modes, which are basically just presets, you know, such as blinking through or fading through. If you wanted to do it, it can do it. It's cool that it can do it. You can set timers and this and that, set your own scenes. And it's also got a music mode. So as you can see, it does have a music mode. It kind of just blinks through the colors when it hears sound. But anyways, you can totally control it through the app if you want to control it through the app. If you don't want to use the app, it does come with that physical controller that we unboxed earlier. You'll have to power on and off the light bar to basically shut off the Bluetooth mode, because when the Bluetooth mode is engaged, the remote won't work. But now we can control the light with the remote. As you can see I'm doing, you can basically get all the main color modes, go into flashing, where it flashes through all the RGB. You can go into this fade mode, do this police siren, and lightning mode. So you can do all the modes, shut it on and off. And of course, if you don't have the remote with you, you can access all these modes as well by the actual button here. So basically you can cycle through the modes by double clicking. And if you want to adjust the brightness, you simply hold the button. It'll get brighter. If you want to dim it, hold the button again, and it will get dimmer. Super functional that they've thought of all those methods to control it. As well, the light it puts out is a very high quality, high CRI light. Super bright, no complaints there. Battery powered, it's portable, and of course it is waterproof. So don't be afraid to take it outside in the rain. Get creative with this light. That's what it's meant for. Use it in a pool, use it for fun, use it professionally. For functionality, it's gonna score a 17 out of 20. It really, really is a great light to own. In terms of build quality, I gotta say it is quite strong. It does feel quite robust, especially the smaller P7 model. I've had this for a very long time. The P7 is really, really strong, hard plastic material. I've used it as a battery bank. I've dropped it so many times. I've taken it in water. Just make sure that seal is tight. Don't over tighten it, because if you over tighten it and you break that seal, water can seep in. I have made that mistake. But overall, it's been an absolute joy. And the larger, older brother, the P120, the 4-foot model, is no different. It is made of the same quality material. I have also dropped it a bunch of times already, and it seems to be absolutely fine. So very durable, very rugged, seems very high quality plastics and material. Overall, I'm gonna give it a 17 out of 20 for build quality. So moving into practicality and usability now. I think it is extremely practical. It's lightweight. If you want to use it in a variety of different ways, you can, not only like functionally, but creatively or as decor. You know, because it's so portable and waterproof and it is a professional video light, you can easily get great shots and do some great photography with it. I actually took it with me to get some photos for this video to exemplify the powerful nature. I went to this lighting exhibit. Everybody else, they're trying to get pictures, but they have no way to light themselves. I brought this thing in, was a super joy, got some great shots, great snaps out of it, and it's just an absolute joy to work with. And it looks super cool on camera and as a light bar. And even if you don't want to use it for professional, content creation uses, it can be extremely functional for other uses too, just practical around the house, or take it on a trip, or take it camping or beaching. Whatever you need, it has you covered. You know, you want to connect it to a light stand. It does have that adapter as well if you want to use it in a studio environment. Any way you want to use it, they've got you covered. I really do think it is a great item to own. For practicality and usability, I'm gonna score it an 18 out of 20. Which brings us to our last category, value for money. So if you do like light bars and you do want a light bar that you can use professionally, that does have some power behind it, this is a great cost-effective option. There are many alternative light bars you can purchase, some of which I have around my studio, some more high-end, and you'll come to find they are rather expensive if you do start looking at some of these more video lighting, photography lighting, these more high-end solutions. This is one of the most cost-effective ones you can buy, actually, believe it or not, as a professional video light. And you get that added bonus that it is waterproof and battery powered. So it's an absolute joy to work with this, and it's an absolute great option if you are thinking of buying a 4-foot RGB light with a bunch of extra features and a bunch of professional features that I think makes it a really good thing to own. So I'm gonna score it a 16 out of 20 for value for money. And of course, they make the cheaper 1-foot version of the light, which does and has all these same features, plus a few added features such as the battery bank. So that's gonna bring us to a total score of 83 out of 100. As always, price links are listed in the description below. If you are looking for a more cost-effective solution, you do enjoy light bars, but you don't need the professional features and you just want to use it more as decorative, you can check out the LED corner light bars that I've done a video on, should be popping up somewhere. They are much more cost-effective than these. However, they don't have, the professional features, the portability aspects, or the really bright light to it. This is the Future Space Collective, where we explore the world of products for imagination. See you guys in the next video.